What is going on? I have a great video for you guys. Today is all about Wilmington. We're going to do a full citywide tour. I'm going to take you on the map. I'm going to splice in some video footage. I'm going to show you different price points and what you can expect to pay depending on where you are in Wilmington. It's going to be a full wide city tour, a lot of information. This is the video you need to see if you're thinking about moving here and you may be too far away to take a cruise. So we're going to get into it. You're going to know a lot of things by the end. Stay tuned. And before we start, my name is Ali. I'm a local realtor. So if you have any questions about moving here or selling your home in Wilmington, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. With that said, let's get into the video. Let's start with the basics. Wilmington is about 15 miles away from Boston. It's right in the middle between Boston and New Hampshire. So it's a really good area if you were to commute. It has about 23,000 people right now. The median prices of homes in Wilmington is around $680,000. But of course, you can find some that are 500, just like you can find some that are 1.5 million. So it depends where you're looking for, what type of home you're looking for. I'm going to show you some footage of me commentating and showing you on the map, just like I'm going to show you some footage of just the footage by itself. I'm going to try to put chapters in the video so you can navigate it better, but I really want to give you the whole experience and what you can expect if you live here. And if you're thinking about moving here and you wanted to commute to Boston, as you can see, the drive is about 26 minutes. But that doesn't include rush hour. So just be mindful of that when you're commuting to Boston. All right, now let's look at the map of Wilmington. All right, so this is a map of Wilmington. Let's start in the north and see what you can expect to find. So the biggest thing that you can see in Wilmington and North Wilmington actually is the Wilmington Town Forest. And this thing is huge. It's about 154 acres. It has tons of activities, hiking, nature observation, bicycling, horseback riding, cross-country skiing. There's a lot of trails in this area. It's a great place if you're a nature lover and love the outdoors and want to bring your kids. And speaking of kids, there's right here, there's Camp 40 Acres. Camp 40 Acres is for kids 5 to 12 years old. It's a great option to send them. They do tons of activities, problem solving. There's a lot of things for your kids to do. So that's another option in North Wilmington. Not too far away, let me exit this. Not too far away, there's Harold Parker State Forest right here, and this thing is huge right here. It's about 3,300 acres of land. There's a lot of things you can do as well, hiking. There's also around Lorraine campground. I'm just butchering these circles right now, but it's hard to do with the mouse. Right here, around Lorraine Park, I still can't do it. Lorraine Park campground entrance. This is also a place where you can camp, obviously, you can swim, you can park your RV. There's a lot of different things that you can do right next door. And one thing about North Wilmington, there's a lot of businesses. In fact, in the last 12 months, there's only been about 20 homes that have sold in north of Wilmington. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're trying to live here. There's not a lot of homes that get listed in North Wilmington. If you can see around the 93 highway, there's the business district. And over here, there's tons of stuff. There's Habit Burger, Dunkin' Donuts. Of course, there's probably 10 Dunkin' Donuts in all of Wilmington on top of other coffee shops. It really is a coffee lover's town. If you love coffee, you'll never run out of coffee. You'll have one on every single street. So that's one thing to think about. If you're trying to live here and you love coffee, that's your place to go. There's also close by, there's Target right there. And in Target, there's a Starbucks. Why not? But like I said, this is more of a commercial district. Also, if we move down a bit, right here, you'll see that's the town museum, and also known as Hardin Tavern, and that's the main museum of the town. Right next to it, there's Urgent Cares right here, and it's a great hospital. We bring our kids there, they take care of them. So there's a lot of different urgent care and hospitals around here. So this is one of them. I'll show you the other ones as we go through Wilmington. And if you were thinking about moving to North Wilmington, the average price point is about $860,000. You're going to find some that are 500, just like you're going to find some that are 1.3 million. So it's very varied. It's very varied. There's a lot of different variants in price points in North Wilmington, but that's the median price, $860,000. All right, now let's go to the south of Wilmington and see the different attractions. South of Wilmington is pretty cool. It has the Middlesex Canal, which is historic. They used to have horses that used to pull boats with lumber across. And the funny thing is, they contributed to their own demise because they used to move the wood that would later be used to build the railroads, which left the canal useless now that they had the railroad. So it's a cool historic place. In South Wilmington, there's also a stop at the midnight ride of Paul Revere on his way to Concord and Lexington. And it's right here. It's close to the food pantry that goes alongside of it. And what's cool about it, it touches Butters Row. This comes from the Butters family. They used to be one of the first settlers in Wilmington. They also discovered the Baldwin apple, which the apples used to be one of the biggest exports in the US from Wilmington. So that's a cool fact. And all the family members had homes, so that's why they call it Butters Row. So that's a quick fun fact. Close by, which is close to the center of town, you're going to find a lot of different attractions. One of them is there's a dog park in Wilmington. That's a good choice. There's also Yentile Farms. Now it's Yentile Farm Recreational Facilities. There's a lot of things to do. There's basketball courts, soccer and football field. There's a playground for your kids. It's such a great area to bring your kids and let them loose, let them enjoy themselves. Close to it, there's As Good As It Gets, one of the best breakfast spots in Wilmington, if not the best, in my opinion. So that's a great area to go to. It's in Colonial Park Mall. There's also Lynn Garden. There's Chinese food, liquor store. The road, there's 99 and AJ's Kitchen, which makes a great pizza. And close by, there's McKinnon's Market and Butcher Shop. There's a whole mall in there. There's a Dunkin' Donuts in it as well, of course. Why not? And one of the popular spots to hang out is the Red Heat Tavern right here. It's a pub that a lot of locals go to. And down the street, there's also Gym Street USA, who has a lot of ninja classes, gymnastics, of course, karate. There's a lot of things for your kids to do over there, so that's a good option. There's also Care One, which is an elderly care facility in Wilmington. And the median sales price of homes in South Wilmington is around $708,000. There's definitely more homes up for sale every year compared to North Wilmington. Now let's take a look at East Wilmington. Over there's a Concord Road business district, which has a lot of different attractions as well. Dunkin' Donuts, again, it has Dunkin' Donuts. It has Athletic Evolution, which is a great gym, especially for professionals, college players. I used to go there when I used to play professional basketball. There's also around there's the Shriner Auditorium. And the cool thing about Shriners is they always have events. So they either have the circus, bridal expos, home expos. There's always something going on there. So if you want to do something, you can definitely find an event going on this weekend or any weekends, basically. There's always something to do. By Shriners in East Wilmington, there's also K1 Speed, which is indoor go-kart. It's a great area to go to with your friends and family, or if you have a business, it's a good corporate event. There's also Leahy Health Center, which is again another place to go to. There's a lot of them throughout Wilmington, but this one is one of the better ones. East Wilmington also has its Concord Road 93 exit. That allows it to be very versatile with residences, neighborhoods. It's one of the two highways, industrial parks, with very easy access to North Reading via Concord Street and Reading via West Street and Lowell Street. That industrial area also includes Shriners Auditorium, Amazon Warehouse, FedEx, and the Carpenters Union. And the median price for homes in East Wilmington is around $660,000. Let's go now to West Wilmington to check out some of the things they have. And West Wilmington has a lot of schools. You have Wilmington Middle School right here. You have the Boutwell Early Childhood Center. My kids went there. They loved it. I had no problems with it. They really set up my kids very well. Then, if you want to keep going, there's Shawsheen Elementary School right here. These are all in the same area, general area, probably 10 minutes apart from each other. It's a great option for your kids to go to if you're close to that area. There's also a lot of businesses around here, but it's more residential, more compared to North Wilmington. There's a lot more homes here. So as you can see, there's the Shawsheen Elementary School right here, Karma Hair Salon, and there's also Tremezzo's Pizza, an Italian restaurant. In this mall right here, there's this little strip mall right here. In the last 12 months in West Wilmington, around 90 homes have been sold for a median price of $645,000. A lot more options when it comes to homes compared to different parts of Wilmington. Let's finish it off in the middle of Wilmington, where the most action happens and the most popular spot in Wilmington. So let's take a look. As you can see, there's the Wilmington High School. It's just been built a few years ago and it's state of the art. It's a really nice school. Close by, it overlooks the Wilmington Town Common, and this is basically the hub where a lot of events happen. There's the Easter egg hunt. There's the 4th of July fireworks celebrations. There's different events, summer concert series. And right next to it is the Wilmington Memorial Library. And what's cool about the library is it digitized. So now you can just go on their website and you have access to so many books, historical books, so many different resources available online. And in the middle of Wilmington, you have Route 38 that goes all the way through it. And it has a lot of different options on it. Restaurants, grocery stores, there's a lot of things. One of them is the Market Basket Plaza. It has Market Basket, obviously. It has Ace Hardware. There's a dentist. Across the street, there's Starbucks, Dollar Tree, Savers. It's a nice hub to get everything you need in one place. Also, in the middle of Wilmington, there's the Wilmington train station. There's 2 train stations in Wilmington. The other one is in North Wilmington. This one takes you right into Boston, so it's a great option if you're commuting. Now, if we go up 38, you're gonna find one of the gems of Wilmington, and that is Silver Lake. Silver Lake is historic. It used to be camping grounds where you could camp overnight. They used to have a lot of stories about how they used to go there to camp. In fact, to buy an acre on Silver Lake used to cost you $100. Now it's a lot more expensive, obviously, but it's a great area. You can go with your kids, you can fish, go to the playground. There's a beach right there. There's even a lifeguard for your kids. It's very popular. A lot of locals go to it, and it's really cool that it's right there in town. And in the middle of Wilmington, the median home price is about $675,000. Okay, now let's take a look at all the homes that sold in Wilmington over the past 12 months. Actually, let's make it 6 months just so we have more up to date, because over 12 months, a lot of things change, especially in this market. A lot of things changed. Let's put in Wilmington. So as you can see now, there's only 125 homes that have been sold in the last 6 months. So what we'll do with this is figure out the average price that they sold at. So these are all the homes. This is the MLS, only available for realtors. Okay, so these are the stats for the last 6 months. As you can see, again, 125 homes that have been sold in the last 6 months. Average list price, $693,000. And the average sales price is just over $710,000. And take a look at the average sale per square foot. This gives you a rough estimate of what you can expect to pay if you were to buy a home or if you were to sell your home. This is a rough estimate because it's not always 100% on the money, but it's a good estimate of what you can expect to pay or sell your home for. The next thing we'll go to is the average days on market, just over 26 days. That tells you that houses are going quick, and the average days to offer is around 16, 17 days. So that's not a lot of time if you're trying to buy a home. That tells you that you have to be quick. If you want a home, you have to put in an offer right away. If you're thinking about moving here, feel free to reach out. I answer all my messages. I'll leave my information in the description box below. I hope this video helps you with your decision to move here, especially if it's a positive decision. But stay tuned for more Wilmington content and north of Boston video. I'm going to share a lot of different towns and what you can expect from living here. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.